Hello, beautiful Nigerians. I do not wish to suffer myself much introduction. And for those who know me, I remain the I am that I am of Nigeria. My attention was drawn to the latest trend concerning remarks made by Dr. Abati of Arise News, a person whom I so much respect and look up to as a media practitioner. In quest of that, I also watched a video by Honorable Kenneth Okonkwo in his response to the recent comments made by the person I mentioned. In lieu of that, I wish to quickly step into the matter, even if not to make the boiling water cool off, but to serve as a gadfly towards a national discourse, even as it affects the reintegration of this country. First, to bring to the notice, as a learned media practitioner, I would like to accentuate that Abati's comments were indeed out of the line, if that will be reckoned with. Because there is a fallacy that says you do not use a single person to generalize about a single whole. That is a fallacy of generalization. We come to wonder here who Dr. Abati is trying to deceive. And on the other hand, in his response, Kenneth Okonkwo drew attention, but while doing that, he also resorted to name calling, which is not one of or even least of any known effort of peace resolution. I respect Igbo people a lot, and about land selling, we should consider that even people in the north, people that live with the Fulanis, there are always instances where you may want to marry and Fulani people will tell you that they do not marry outside their tribes. But how many times have people married from the Fulani culture, married from the Fulani people? And how many times or how many people can come up now in Nigeria and say they have bought lands from Igbo people? My take towards this matter is that these two great personals who, as young Nigerians, we look up to, have political inclinations, and so they also have political dissatisfactions. The same way Kenneth called Dr. Abati a fellow, I think as a backbench of the former Labour Party, I would like to say the failed Labour Party under the candidature of Peter Obi, Kenneth Okonkwo was a strong person, but they failed. Are they trying to bring in their political warfare as political failures into the limelight so as to bring themselves to an open light? Or what is really the problem we are facing in Nigeria? While as young Nigerians we look towards the reintegration of Nigeria, both politically, socially, and religiously, why must it be that people who have propagated, people who are trying to sell the idea of one Nigeria, and a person who is into journalism, a neutral profession, a legal profession that always stands on neutrality and the propagation of peace, will come into this kind of political turmoil? I would like to draw the attention of Nigerians that if we are to forge forward, especially young Nigerians, we must also, and we will always look up to our ideology as Nigerians who sang the same anthem from birth, as Nigerians who stand to see the oneness of this country, even promising the last drop of our blood. But I do call at this hour that Abati, just as Ojirika Oji Be, as he always hypes her, will withdraw his words apologizingly, and that Kenneth Okonkwo will retrace his statements towards recognition and the realization of peace, not towards pouring more petrol into the fire. I have never come out to speak publicly like this. But since this is the turn that things are taking, I think as Nigerians, we have to decide on who we are to look up to and who we are to trust. But we follow a constitution and not just a man. Calling out tribes, calling out religions, and calling out persons is not the way out. This is just a peaceful thing.